continue to benefit.
So we have a narrative that we really have to want to believe as true, as authentic truth, as universal truth. We can't keep being spoon-fed or ignored information that doesn't benefit the community members. The numbers of Richmond is 220 plus thousand citizens, members of this geography. By RRHA numbers, it's 4,100 units, which is about 11,000 and some change of people that live here. The poverty rate is 26% that impaneled the Anti-Poverty Commission, which I sat on and was part of recommending the housing navigators that have not been in the community doing any work, and the Office of Community Wealth Building, which I sat on the Maggie Walker initiative as well. So we have some challenges of what real information that benefit community members. So if you take the extrapolation of 11, 12,000, bump it up to 15, take the 26%, it's 57,000, do 60. So you subtract the 15 from the 60,000, you got 45,000 people who by the city numbers and by virtue of all just the people that live in public housing, is 40,000 plus people in abject poverty that do not live in public housing. So why is the strategy about building wealth concentrated on public housing, and that is not a solution for public housing? And we recognize the process of starting small. But if you're starting small and your solutions do not benefit the small number, then you have 100% of decimation, because you don't have a policy for the 40,000, and in the 15,000, it disrupts their family life. End of story.
Just your name, first and last name.
Lillie A. Estes, community strategy.
We'll take one more question.
So what is the solution then? What is the solution to this?
The residents.
If it so happens that he resigns or steps down or whatever, where do you go from here?
It's not as easy as that. It is conclusion at the planning table so that we can carve out a self-determination, inclusive process that benefits everybody around. I used to sell real estate. I ain't got no problem with building communities with a business mind, but that it needs to be inclusive of the people in abject poverty. We own businesses.
You know, and then let's be honest, you know, this is also the state HUD office is complicit in this. The federal HUD office is complicit in this. This is 10 years of mismanagement and misappropriation of funds. And while they have cited RRHA and demanded that they pay back a small amount of money for 20 years, they are just slapping the wrist of mismanagement. And so we need the state office of HUD to do their job. We need the federal office to do their job and come in here. And if they don't want to do their job, have the CDC put a bubble on this place and figure out what is wrong, because there is certainly a long-term systemic disease that is emanating out of this building. Thank you.
Thank you.